Greetings! Sir Shrimpington here, Ultima Online Outlands. If you're watching this video, then you are either brand new to the game, you've been playing the game for a day or two and are struggling with what to do, or you're thinking about installing the game and you want to see what it's all about. Well, this is the guide for you. In Ultima Online Outlands, you will start out by creating a new character. So, set your name, pick a gender, and make sure your hair is the right colour. Once you've done all of that, you'll be put into the world of Avadon, where you'll need to pick a class. Now, this is where the fun begins. Ultima Online Outlands is a sandbox game where you can play in any way you like, with any combination of skills that you like too. However, as a new player, you will want to pick one of the pre-made templates that have been made for you. If you want to be a mage, a knight, or a... what the hell is this? Simply pick whichever you like, and remember, Outlands is alt-friendly, so you don't need to worry if you pick something and then change your mind later. You can simply make a new character, so feel free to experiment. Alright, now that you've made your character, what the hell do you do? Well, I hate to do this, but there are some options that we're going to need to set up to make playing the game a little bit easier. Firstly, let's set up a macro. I know, it sounds scary, but I assure you, it's not. Simply click Options, Macro, New Macro. Call it Attack Nearest. Set up the macro exactly as you see here, and put it on a comfortable hotkey. I have mine set to X. This will allow you to press X to attack the nearest hostile creature. If you don't do this, then you will need to double-click on enemy creatures you want to attack, and this is a massive pain in the arse. This game was made years and years ago, when dinosaurs still roamed the earth. So we'll be setting up little things here or there to make playing the game more smooth. One more thing. In this game, right-clicking on a menu will close it. Yeah, it's really stupid. Anyway, you'll get used to it, but for the next few days, you will be accidentally closing menus every 5 fucking minutes. The important menus are your paper doll, which is this sexy-looking motherfucker, and your bags. To reopen your paper doll, click here. To reopen your bags, click here. Okay, now if you fuck up and you close stuff by accident, you should be able to get it back. Now, on your paper doll, click on this Status button. This will open a little menu that has all of your stats on it, such as your health, mana, carry capacity, armor, and all this other stuff. You'll learn what all of this is in no time, but for now, just make sure that these arrows next to your strength, dexterity, and intelligence are all pointing upwards. This means that you are gaining levels in those stats. If you're playing a melee character, or any kind of character that does not use magery, then you'll want to aim for 100 strength, 100 dexterity, and 25 intelligence. If you're playing a character that wants to cast spells, then you'll want to aim for 100 strength, 25 dexterity, and 100 intelligence. This is how 99% of all builds look, so if it ain't broke, don't break it. Wait, strength is literally your health. So if you have 100 strength, you have 100 HP. This is why you always want strength at 100. Dexterity affects your ability to swing weapons, so knights and melee characters want dexterity. Intelligence is your mana, so 100 intelligence gives you 100 mana, obviously good for mages. Now, once a stat is at the level that you want it to be, you'll need to click on the arrow that we made sure was pointing upwards until it shows a padlock. This makes it so that those stats can no longer change. In Outlands, stats and skills can go up and down, not just up. So, if you accidentally make your stats too high, you can also point the arrow down and it will go back down to the level you want. Neat. Okay, one final thing before we go into a spooky dungeon for the first time. You'll want to set up a hotkey to heal yourself. The easiest way to do this is through Razor, which is this scary-looking program that installed alongside Outlands. Now, let's not worry about Razor and all of the cool things it does right now. Put simply, this game is super old, and Razor helps to bring it into the 21st century. If you are a mage and you want to use magic, then make sure to set a hotkey for this spell. Just follow what I do. If you're a knight or melee user, then you'll be needing to use bandages. As such, set up this hotkey to use a bandage on yourself. Alright, looking at your inventory, you'll have a ton of different items depending on which starting class you picked. Explaining every item is outside the framework of this video, so I'll just point out the super important ones. Okay, bandages heal you. Heal potions heal you. Cure potions remove poison effects. Refresh potions restore your stamina. That's for the melee users. This spellstone is for the mages and lets you cast your spells for free until it runs out of uses. At that point, you'll need to buy reagents from an NPC to cast your spells. And a training credit deed, which you can use on any trainer NPC to get free levels in a skill of your choice. This shouldn't be necessary right now, since you already picked a pre-made template, so just put these deeds into your bank for now. Moving on. Pressing Ctrl-Shift will open this little red menu. This will let you change which bars you can see whilst running around the world. Experiment with this to see what you like. Personally, I like this to be set to mobiles only, which will show the name of NPCs, players, and monsters only. Next, we can head towards the new player dungeon. This is where you'll be leveling up and earning gold for the first few hours of your journey. Before you head inside, talk to this NPC and accept the quest she has for you. The reward is incredibly good. But for more information on the player quests, I have a new player quest guide that you should definitely watch after this video. For now, just make sure to complete it and collect your reward. Oh yes. Okay, we've done all of that bullshit, so now let's head into the dungeon and kill something. Simply walk into the dungeon, walk up to a monster, and press the hotkey you set up earlier to attack the nearest creature, and BAM! You're doing it! Oh no, you've taken damage! Quick, use the spell and/or bandage hotkey we set up to heal yourself earlier, and BAM! You're doing it! Ooft. It was hard, but you just killed your first monster in Outlands. Don't forget to loot the corpse for that shiny gold. Well, for some of you, this is how it went, but for others of you, it went like this. If you die in Outlands, then don't worry. Right now, your character is safe on Shelter Island, so dying here is like totally fine, I guess. To revive, simply head out of the dungeon and walk up to this healer's house. You will be prompted to resurrect and huzzah! You're alive again! You can re-equip your items and head back to your body to grab anything you might have dropped when you died. Now, your goals on Shelter Island are as follows. Get your primary skills to 80. This is a big one. Skills can go up to 100, but on Shelter Island they cap out at 80. That's because this is a safe zone, and if you want to level your character all the way up, then you'll need to go out into the big bad world of Outlands, where PKs roam, waiting to suck out your lifeblood. As well as getting to 80 in your skills, you'll want to collect enough gold to buy a full set of armor. If you're a melee character, then buy the plate mail armor. If you're a mage, then buy the leather armor. Additionally, if you're a mage, then you'll need to buy spells for your spellbook. You can buy these from the mage NPC on Shelter Island, alongside reagents to cast your spells once your spellstone runs out. Don't buy a horse just yet. You'll get a free horse when you go to the mainland, so save your precious gold and do not buy a horse. Okay, skills. Pick the skills that you want to level. I would highly recommend following the beginner build guides on the wiki until you're confident with the game and understand what all of these skills do. Simply point the skills arrow up for the skills you want to level, and point the skill arrows down for any skills you do not want to level. If you stop gaining levels, then it's likely you reached the skill cap of 700, and none of the skills you have are set to go down, so you can't gain any more levels. If a skill reaches the level you want it to stay at, whether that level is 100, 80, or even 0, then you can change the arrow to a padlock and it will stop going up or down. Leaving Shelter Island. Alright, so at this point, you should have completed the new player quest, gotten your chosen skills to at least 80, and bought a full set of armor. It's time to leave the safety of Shelter Island and go to the main township in Outlands called Prevalia. Before heading to Prevalia, you should put all of your valuable items into the bank. You'll be able to access these from any bank in the game. This is because in Outlands, you can actually play as a thief, and literally look into other players' backpacks and take pretty much any item you want. So don't stand around in town with valuable items in your bag, as someone else might open your bag and take it. You have been warned. To get to Prevalia, head to Shelter Island dock and walk onto this ship. You'll be given a warning that you're about to go into the real world, and then you'll be whisked away to Prevalia. Once in Prevalia, there are a few things you should do. Number 1. Accept this quest from the stable master to get a free horse. This will give you a mount to get around more quickly. Oh, and when you walk into a dungeon whilst on a mount, the mount will automatically get put into a safe place. So you don't need to dismount to enter a dungeon. Just ride that baby straight into the front door. Number 2. Accept the first quest from this NPC in front of this building. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I have a whole guide on these quests and what all of the rewards do, so make sure to watch that after this video if you have no idea what these quest rewards are even doing. These rewards are incredibly good and made specifically for new players, so don't miss out. Alright, that's it. You've survived Shelter Island, and now you're in Prevalia. So, what now? Head to dungeons that are marked as Sanctuary dungeons, as these are completely safe from PKs and thieves. It's almost like it's a sanctuary or something. Eh? For now, I would recommend the Prevalia Sewers dungeon, which just so happens to also have a quest for you to do to get credit for your in-room. It's the perfect place to start. Once you're done in there, head to the inn at Prevalia and get yourself an in-room. This costs 5,000 gold per week to get the smallest room, but with the deed, you will get 2 weeks for free. Then, once you're in your new in-room, place a bag on the floor and type into the game, "I wish to secure this." Then click on the bag. This will give you a secure container to place items into. Essentially, this will act like a bank box, but it's in your in-room, so it's much more convenient. If you don't secure the bag, then the bag and everything in it will disappear, so don't skip the securing the bag step. From now on, your in-room will be your base of operations. Once you're done in there, you can head to either Uricton Bluffs or Ratman's Hovel, but I would recommend Uricton Bluffs as it's much easier. From now on, you should be completing all of your quests, getting your chosen skills to 100 and having a great time. If you want more information, then there are a few videos I would recommend watching next to get an idea for the game. My new player quest video explains what all of the new player quest rewards do. My Outlands progression video explains all of the progression systems to power up your character. My Outlands skills video explains every single skill in the game in detail. My weapons and armor guide explains which weapons and armor you'll need to buy as you level up. My fashion video will explain how to make yourself look super sexy. And well, basically every video on my channel is targeted towards new players, so just binge my channel and you'll be in a pretty good position. Thanks for watching. If you are new to Outlands and this video helped you out, then I would appreciate a like and subscribe, as the kids say. You can become a member of the channel for as little as £1 a month. Oh yes, help me out, baby. I stream almost daily on Twitch, so come on over and watch me play Outlands as well as any other game I can get my grubby shrimp hands on. If you have any ideas for guides you'd like to see, then please do comment below and I'll try my best. Anyway, I'm off to kill all of the new players that ignored my advice about going to Sanctuary dungeons. Ta-ta! Sir Shrimpington out! If you're playing a melee knight character, or any kind of character, fuck. Now, let's not worry about what Razor and all of the cool about what Razor is shit. If you're a knight or melee user, then you'll need you'll need something, all right? That's for the mellow. What is happening? For now, just accept the quest and make sure to complete it and get your reward. Well, for some of you, this is how it went. But for others of you, will not show you any mercy. Why did I fucking say that so weirdly? Oh, still here after the bloopers, are we? Well, there's one final little tip for all of you new players out there. There is an official Outlands Discord with a new player channel. If you head there with any questions, then you are pretty much guaranteed to get a decent answer. The community in this game is really very friendly. Even most of the red players will help you out. After all, they want you to play the game so that they can murder you.